Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to my shop again. Interesting thing here. I'm making some, still making the drawers, and thought I'd show you guys how I'm doing the grooves on these, on the front, all the way around to hold that shelf in there. I'm using 1/2 inch material, plywood, for that bottom, and a kind of interesting way of doing this thing. So, first thing I do is after I have, these are the pin sides of the boards. They're all made and everything, all ready to go, and I'm going to cut the slot for the shelf in the bottom. This one's already done, of course, but how I do that, I set on these saddle tees and take a 1/2 inch thing. I think you've seen these before. You just stick it in, stick a pencil in a hole there, and you just draw the line there, and that gives you a nice bottom where that 1/2 inch is, so I can line it up. Okay. Once I have that done, I'll show you what I do. The blanket, I have a new blanket in here right now in position. So I've moved this guy in. This is a Woodpecker's an exact width Dado jig, they call it. It's a little pricey, but it works really nice and stuff. So I basically have already, this side here moves, in other words, in and out, so you get this just right. And rather than measuring, because plywood's never the right size, we just take a piece of it and we stick it down in there and push this, clamp these together, and that tells you exact thickness of any of the different plywoods that are out there, so you can't make a bad cut. So then we lined it up on that line I drew, a 1/2 inch off the bottom, because I'm using Blum undermount slides, and they require a 1/2 inch under there. So that's what we did, and I've used these two stops here, these metal stops, hope you can see. That will bring the router, rather than going all the way through that board and cutting that groove like a table saw might do, I can stop these back like a 1/4 of an inch or 3/8 of an inch, and that keeps me from seeing that on the end of it. So it makes the dovetails come out a lot nicer. So it's basically a stop groove, if you will. I'm using this beefy Festool 1400 with a heck of a beefy bit in there. If you can see it, that's a monster for what I'm used to doing. So I'll go ahead and give it a try. I'm going to make it in 2 passes. This is a spiral down, or a down cut bit, basically, so it really leaves all this stuff down in there, and you can't even move. It's too much to be removed. So I'm going to take about a 1/4 of a cut on this thing and go from there. So that's it, and let's see what happens here. So we'll burn it. Okay, so we'll do that. I'm going to have to stop just because the track is completely filled up, and then it's harder on the bit, so I'll do that, and I'll get back in. I did have dust collection hooked up before. It's just with a down cut like that, you're not going to get these chips up. They're too big. So here we'll just continue. Okay, that's about half the depth that I need. I'm going to go 1/4 inch. I'm going down into it, so that's about half of it. So this will be the last portion of that. vacuum it. It's just so jammed up in here. That it's no sense. There we go. That should take care of it. One more vacuum here. And we'll take that off. You can see how nicely that thing's made. It's all anodized, big aluminum extrusions here. Extrusions, if I can say it. And just, I think it works great. Very happy with that. And there's the finished product. This is what I was talking about, the stop gap here. I didn't want that to come out and tear out that dovetail. Same with the other side right here. So I don't know if you can see that very good, but it really is a beautiful finish. And more importantly, it just fits the plywood that I'm going to be putting in there. It's just pretty dang good. Very happy with that. That's how I'm making the grooves in the bottom, and it seems to be going well. In fact, I'm done with these, and I'll start on the sides now. Take care.